yet another Japanese RPG that I think could have some unique and notable features were I to be able to play it. Soul Bianca is based on the animated series, known as an original video animation or OVA in Japan, that ran 2 seasons and featured a team of 5 female space pirates. The opening to the game contains this dramatic sequence and some solid animation to prepare you for the adventure. With very little introduction, you are basically dropped into a town, revealing that both the graphics and gameplay are based on the popular series Dragon Quest. Given the widespread appeal of the Dragon Quest series, it shouldn't be surprising to see so many of these RPGs borrowing from the formula. In fact, Final Fantasy borrows just as heavily from Dragon Quest as Dragon Quest borrows from Final Fantasy, so even the largest franchises in Japan were molding a version of the same concept. Unfortunately for me, this was mostly the beginning and end of the line. With the list of options in front of me, none of which I could read, my time in the opening town devolved into window after window of text I couldn't make sense of. I had issues even working with a shopkeeper. Heading out into the open fields was no better, as the only action I could figure out was attack. I will commend the cool background effects that take place while you're battling, and the detail on the enemies was impressive. Early into these games it becomes important to grind, but also to know how to return to town and heal up before heading back out. Without my ability to understand the menus and thus unable to run from battle or stay at the inn left me seeing game over screen after game over screen. It didn't take long before I completely gave up. As with many other games in this episode, I found little to no English coverage and not even a hint of a fan translation. Heck, I couldn't even find a basic walkthrough, something found on most Japanese games by at least one eager fan. There is likely a decent RPG here, but definitely not one for English speakers.